It's been an interesting last couple of years for sure, and I wouldn't say trust right off the bat. I would say that relationships are getting stronger, conversations are being had.
It's been 2 years since the release of an independent review into Toronto Police's handling of missing persons cases. That report found serious instances of systemic discrimination and flaws in how TPS investigates disappearances, which included victims of convicted serial killer Bruce McArthur. Toronto Police has partnered with community leaders, which they hope will lead to change.
I never put any way of thinking into community. It's not my place to say whether or not we have started to rebuild trust, but I hope that just by our actions does indicate to community that this is different and that we have learned to listen, to hear, not to respond.
A number of members of the Missing and Missed implementation team was at City Hall today to speak about what they have learned since the release of the report and how important it has been to engage community members in this effort to spark change.
I think the thing I've taken away most and what we've learned most is that we don't always know best. Police don't always know best. We have learned to engage community again at the grassroots of not just what we would think is historically community-based policing, but in everything. We engage community when we really need their honest opinion at the beginning, not at the end when we're done.
The report led to 151 recommendations, one of which being the change in the approach to how public information on missing persons is shared. Those releases no longer provide the individual's surname or gender.
And going forward, the implementation of the recommendations is an end goal, but we're really focused on the process and making sure that we're getting it right and engaging as many people as possible. So I'm hoping that, we can say, yes, we've got many recommendations implemented, but hoping to report more on the relationships that we have built and the strength of those relationships.
Many in the 2S LGBTQ plus community say these changes are necessary and worry that they are not being carried out fast enough. To date, only 24 of the 151 recommendations have been implemented, 119 are in progress, and 8 have not started. In Toronto, I'm Rowe for City News.